The tour of the zoo. Gattu Chinki had seen all the pet animals like dogs, cats, cows in their maternal uncle's village, bulls and even goats. But they had seen wild animals only on TV and in books. Got really excited to see wild animals. But poor Gattu and Chinki, they couldn't go to the jungle to see wild animals because Dad did not have time to take them to the zoo. He was stuck with his office's workload. Poor Gattu and Chinki got bored, nagging to Dad for taking them to the zoo. But one day, an amazing thing happened. One day, they got the chance to go to the zoo. While teaching in the class, Mishra sir stopped for a while and said, "I forgot to tell you. Tomorrow, I'm going to take our class trip to the zoo. There I will introduce you to all the wild animals and birds and will also give information about them. Come prepared for that tomorrow." All the children were happy to hear this. But do you know who was the happiest? Yes, our Gattu Chinki. As soon as Gattu Chinki returned home in the evening, they started jumping around Dad. But Dad was as usual busy on his laptop.
Dad, one of your worries is over.
What are you talking about?
To take us to the zoo.
Then what? The next day, Gattu Chinki reached their school well prepared to go to the zoo. With all excitement, they sat in the bus and the bus left for the zoo. After half an hour, the bus stopped in front of a big zoo situated outside the city. All the children got down making a queue and stood in front of the zoo. There was a ticket counter outside. There was a big board nearby on which some information was given. Children, read the board carefully and try to understand how to behave in the zoo. Gattu Chinki read the board carefully. Now, let's go inside.
But sir, tickets?
Don't worry, Gattu. Zoo tickets can also be booked online. I booked tickets for all of us yesterday only. When the children reached inside, they felt as if they had come to a new world. Despite the zoo was a part of the city, but still there were neither the sound of horns nor the screaming of people inside the zoo. There was only chirping of birds and the roars of the animals. Then the children came near a big cage. There was a long-necked giraffe inside. The giraffe was eating the leaves of a tree with its long neck.
Look at his neck. Yes, if the neck is so high, then how he drinks water?
Giraffe is a wild animal. Also, they are herbivorous animals. The trees are really tall in the forest so that the giraffe's neck can reach the leaves of the tree and they can get food easily. That's why its neck is so long. He encounters a lot of problems while drinking water, but he has found a solution for that too. The giraffe bends its front legs in the knees and bends its neck down and drinks water. In this way, Mishra sir went on showing the animals one by one to the children and gave them information. The children saw many animals like deer, zebra and monkey. Then they saw different kind of birds, in which there were parrots, swans and other different types of beautiful birds.
Hey, look that!
Chinki showed the children a cage, in which a very beautiful peacock was dancing, spreading its feathers. Then Mishra sir showed other animals like fish, crocodile floating in water to the children. Seeing the snake, the children were very scared. The black king cobra looked the scariest. Then sitting in the same zoo, everyone decided to have food. While having food, Mishra sir was giving answer to the questions of the children.
Sir, are these animals fully taken care of here?
Yes, their food, doctors and medicines, everything is arranged in the zoo itself. For that, many officers and laborers work day and night here.
Sir, why these lovely animals are kept imprisoned in the cages? Why not leave them to wander in the wild?
Good question, Chinki. But it is not that all the animals of the forest are imprisoned here. Just one creature of every species has been kept here. There are many reasons for that. One is that people can see them. Think if there was no zoo, everyone would have dared to go to the forest to see the animals. The second reason is to study animals. Their complete study is done here. This study proves to be beneficial for animals as well as for us humans. Because if we want to live together on this earth, then we have to understand each other. In this way, Mishra sir gave many information to the children. Then, after having food, Mishra sir said, "Children, now don't be afraid because now we are going to face the lion." Hearing this, many children got scared. But Chinky was scared the most. Chinky did not even wanted to see the tiger. But then Gattu and Mishra sir started convincing her. "The tiger is in the cage. He won't do anything to us. And if we will not see the tiger, then what is the purpose of coming to the zoo?"
Yes, Chinky, if he is a lion, then you are a lioness. Show the lion that even the lioness is not less than anyone.
Then Chinky agreed, and everyone saw the tiger too. The tiger was very calm but very strong. The experience of seeing him was something different and unique. Everyone spent some time with the tiger. Then all went around the whole zoo, sitting on elephants and camels. Then in the evening, they got back in their bus and left for their home, bidding goodbye to the zoo. Swimming class. After the school prayer was over, the principal announced, "From now on, you will have weekly hobby classes. It will be compulsory for you to participate in a game every Saturday.
Okay, sir.
All the children will have to maintain decorum in the swimming class, and there will be a specific dress code too. Those students who will prove themselves to be the best in these classes will be sent to participate at the state and national level on behalf of the school." Kids started applauding happily. After reaching home, Gattu says,
Mummy, you will have to buy us swimming costumes. From now on, we will be having swimming classes as hobby classes every Saturday.
Wow, that's very nice. Swimming is really good for the health. It makes your muscles strong.
But Chinky was standing with a sad face. It's like she was not at all excited for the swimming class.
What happened, dear? Why are you so quiet? You don't look happy. You will also need swimming costumes, right?
Mummy, I am scared of water. I will drown in the water for sure. Mummy, give me some excuse. I don't want to join swimming classes.
Why, dear? You should never be scared. If you are scared of something, then face it. Otherwise, you will never overcome this fear.
No, Mummy, I don't want to swim. What if I drown?
Mummy starts laughing after hearing this.
You will be alright. There will be some experts to teach you. Go, get ready. We will get to the market after Papa arrives and buy swimming costumes for you.
After some time, Papa returns from the office and they all go to the market.
Gattu, Chinki, buy same costumes. Pick common color black.
Yes, Mummy. I also like this dress. Mummy, I like this dress too.
So both of them bought their swimming costumes and then they tried them at home. It was Saturday and Chinky was trying very hard to take leave from the school.
Mummy, I have a headache. Can I take a leave?
No excuses going to work, Chinky. Go to school and face your fear. I'm sure you will be a great swimmer one day.
Then Gattu started teasing Chinky.
Scared cat, scared cat.
Don't tease her like this, Gattu. Encourage her. If she is scared today, she will continue to be scared. Take care of her in the class. After practicing for few days, everything will be alright.
Okay, Mummy.
Both of them reached their school. After the regular classes were over, all kids reached the swimming area. Welcome class. First of all, go and change into your swimming costumes. There is a changing room in the back. Bunty, Gattu, Guddi and Chinky all changed their dresses and come back.
Chinky, the color of your dress is so nice. Your dress is beautiful too, Guddi.
The teacher asked them to stand in a queue. The most important thing for swimming is controlling your breath. And the reason for it is, if you have to stay for a long period in the water, you will not have any problem in breathing. For this, you have to practice pranayam, which you were taught in yoga classes. Today, you will go into the pool and stay in it for a few minutes. Then an assistant came and taught the kids to tie swim tire to them. All the kids jumped into the water one by one. But Chinky was standing on the edge due to fear. What happened, Chinky? Why are you not going in?
I am scared, teacher.
Why are you scared? Nothing will happen. You have tied a tire to yourself. You can go in without worrying, and my assistant will also keep an eye on all of you. Her friends were also asking her to jump in.
Chinky, don't be scared. We are all here for you. Yes, Chinky, don't worry. You will like this.
Chinky, please come into the pool. Come, Chinky, please.
Gattu comes out of the water and then talks to Chinky.
Come on, Chinky. I will come with you. There is nothing scary. Just close your eyes.
Gattu holds Chinky's hands and takes her to the pool.
The water is so cold.
Now I will let go of your hand very slowly, and you can open your eyes slowly without any fear.
When Chinky opens her eyes, everyone was clapping for her.
Chinky, Chinky, Chinky.
Chinky is very happy too. The teacher says, "Didn't I tell you? You should not be scared. You are feeling good, right?"
Yes, teacher.
So that's it for today. Don't forget to practice pranayam for this whole week for your lungs.
Okay, teacher.
The whole week kids watched swimming videos on YouTube. This time Chinky was the first one to go into the water. Other kids were happy to see this. Teacher says, "Today you will learn how to kick your legs and how the hands have to move."
Okay, teacher.
Now all the kids have to go from this end to that end. Let's see who comes first. All the kids try to do that. Wow, Chinky, you are doing very good. So this way the swimming classes continued every Saturday and Chinky learned to swim very well and faster than all the other kids. You have overcome your fear, Chinky. And you have done your best. So we have decided that you should also be included in the team of 4 people which will participate in the inter-school competition. And second place goes to Bunty. All the kids started clapping.
Mummy, I got selected in school level competition.
See, I told you, right? You will be a great swimmer one day. You have faced your fear.
Do you know, Mummy? She was scared to jump in the pool on the first day.
Yes, teacher told me that. But today she's a winner. So, as I say always, do the things that you are scared to do. And you will overcome the fear.
And Chinky rushes to Mummy and hugs her.
Mummy.
Sandwich. Gattu and Chinky were very decent children. Not just that, both Gattu and Chinky used to enjoy eating spicy food. That's why a cooking class was arranged for all the children at school.
Good morning, students. First of all, I would like to know that what have you brought in your tiffin today?
All the children opened their tiffins and kept them on the table. And one by one, the teacher started looking at their tiffins. All the children had tasty food packed in their tiffins.
My mouth started watering after seeing all your tiffins. But now, whatever I'm going to teach you, I know everyone will like it. And it's really easy to make. And then you can impress your parents by making it yourself.
Really? It will be really fun then. What are you teaching us?
Kids, today I will show you how to make a sandwich. All the materials required for it has arrived here. Children, if you want, you can note down all the ingredients so that you do not get into trouble making it at home.
In this way, the cooking teacher arranged all the sandwich dishes one by one on the table.
So kids, we have taken bread, capsicum, tomato, cucumber, beetroot, cabbage, tomato sauce and salt as per taste.
Teacher, probably you have forgotten to say cheese. Cheese will make the sandwich even more tastier.
No, Gattu, we will not put cheese in the sandwich at all. We will make a healthy sandwich. And yes, all of you should avoid eating these things like cheese and butter. And see, this sandwich is healthy as well as tasty. So, let me teach you.
This is how the cooking teacher took the bread in her hand. Putting sauce on it, decorated all the vegetables on the top. Meanwhile, Chinky took down notes of the recipe in her notebook. The cooking teacher then sprinkled a little salt and prepared the sandwich.
So students, we have to make sandwich like this. I'm sure you must have noted down its recipe. And yes, do try it at home.
Thus, the cooking period ended at school, and today's day was also over at school. Gattu and Chinky returned home and they noticed Mom and Dad were talking on the phone.
Thank you so much, Didi. Yes, we have completed 13 years of marriage. Thank you very much. Sure, talk to him.
Mom handed over the phone to Dad. Gattu and Chinky heard what Mom was saying. They saw that Dad was also thanking her in a happy tone. Thank you very much, sister. We'll definitely come home. Take care. Bye.
Dad, what is special today? Why are we saying thank you to everyone?
Yes, Mom. Whose birthday is it between the two of you?
Son, it's not anyone's birthday. It's a marriage anniversary. Today we got married.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad.
Gattu and Chinky looked at each other and Gattu and Chinky flicked together. They thought that they would surprise Mom and Dad by making sandwiches.
Chinky, let's surprise Mom and make a wonderful sandwich.
Then what? Gattu and Chinky geared up to make sandwiches. Both Gattu and Chinky wore aprons. Though these aprons were too big for Gattu and Chinky, they still wanted to work in the kitchen like Mom.
Let's bring and place all the stuff that we need to make sandwich here on the kitchen table so that it will be easy for us to make.
Chinky took out bread from the fridge. Gattu took out vegetables to be put in the sandwich. Sauces, little bit seasoning, such things were placed on the kitchen table.
So, we have bought all the stuff. But Chinky, you didn't bring cheese.
No, Gattu, we will not make cheese sandwich at all. Don't you remember that our teacher has said we should eat healthy? Today is Mom and Dad's anniversary, so we will make them vegetable sandwich only.
Yes, you are right, Chinky. Let's make it.
Gattu and Chinky got all geared up and started making sandwich.
Today we are going to make tasty vegetable sandwich. It is very good for health. Ingredients to put in it are bread, cucumber, tomato, capsicum, cabbage, little bit seasoning and salt as per taste, as well as lot of love.
Gattu quickly chopped all the vegetables to be used in the sandwich.
Gattu, cut the tomato and cucumber round in shape.
Yes, Chinky, understood. I will chop it completely round in shape.
In no time, Gattu chopped all the vegetables into pieces and put them on the plate. On the other hand, Chinky took 2 breads from the packet of bread.
Chinky, come on. Let's put first tomato on it.
Gattu put tomato slices on the bread.
After tomato, we will put cucumber on it.
Then Chinky put cucumber slices on the bread. After that, put capsicum and cabbage on the bread.
Gattu, I want special sandwich.
Oh, is it so? Then special love will go on your special sandwich.
Wow, my special sandwich will be made with onions. But don't put onion in Mom's sandwich. Mom doesn't like onions.
Oh, okay, Chinky.
Gattu put the second slice of bread over the vegetables and covered the sandwich.
Hey Gattu, wait! We did not add salt and seasoning.
Oh yes, we forgot to put that.
Then what? Gattu and Chinky took out the bread on top of the sandwich, sprinkled some salt on it, put some seasoning and covered the sandwich again.
Chinky, be careful, else the sandwich will burn.
Don't worry, Gattu. The sandwich won't burn.
And Chinky took out the sandwich on a plate before it got burnt and beautifully garnished the sandwich with tomato sauce. Gattu and Chinky brought the plate to the dining table to surprise Mom and Dad. Seeing the plate in Chinky's hand, Mom said,
Gattu, Chinky, why is there a plate in your hand? You both were doing something in the kitchen?
Mom, Dad, we have made tasty vegetable sandwich for you.
Huh? Really, kids? Thank you so much, kids. Let's see what kind of sandwich my kids have made.
Mom, Dad, these tasty vegetable sandwiches are for you. Mom, Dad, this sandwich surprise is from both of us. Today we learn it at school.
Along with Mom and Dad, Gattu and Chinky also tasted the tasty vegetable sandwich made by them.
Wow, it is very yummy. Yes, it is very well made. Dad, did you like it?
Very good, Gattu Chinki. I'm really proud of you.
Both of you have learned to make sandwich, but it is also necessary to work carefully in the kitchen.
Yes, Mom. I didn't feel the heat at all.
New class teacher. As usual, Gattu and Chinki were getting ready to go to school in the morning.
Gattu, hurry up, else we will be late again. And our class teacher, Seema ma'am, will scold us. Yes, I know, I'm ready. Chinky, come on, let's go.
Kids, keep your tiffin boxes in your bags.
Gattu and Chinki kept their tiffins in their bags and went to school with Papa. After they reached the school, they started walking to their class. They thought that they were late for the class once again, so they increased their speeds. But once they reached the class, they saw that Seema ma'am was not there. They sat on their seats.
Hey, Goody. Seema ma'am hasn't come yet? Yes, Chinky. I think ma'am is also late today, just like you. So will ma'am also be punished for coming late to class?
Chinky, Goody and Bunty started laughing hearing this. But a new teacher entered the classroom. All the kids were very surprised.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
So, students, from today onwards, I will be your class teacher for a week because Seema ma'am will be busy with school functions. Okay?
All the kids started whispering to each other.
Silence. Students, I don't want any disturbances in my class. For the next week, I will be marking your attendance and I will take your maths classes in the 4th period too. You are supposed to sit quietly when I am taking your class. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am marked the attendance of all children and left the classroom. During recess, Gattu, Chinky, Goody and Bunty were having lunch together.
Friends, I think our new ma'am is very strict. You are right. We can't even speak in her class at all. What if she notices and scolds us? I miss our Seema ma'am very much. I hope she comes back very soon. You are right. Our Seema ma'am is so nice, right? Okay, now stop talking and finish your tiffin quickly, as it's almost time for 4th period. Otherwise, we will be the first to get scolded by the new strict teacher. Please don't say such things. Gattu, nothing like this will happen. We all are very good students. So why would she scold us?
That's when they heard the bell. So they rushed to wash their hands and quickly went to their seats. The new teacher entered the class once again.
Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Did all of you finish your lunch properly?
Yes, ma'am.
None of the students can answer the ma'am's question.
Hey, what happened? It seems like you guys have not eaten properly today. No one has the energy to answer. How can you study maths if you don't have energy?
Seeing the kids are still quiet, ma'am continued.
Okay then, now tell me, who among you will introduce himself to me first?
But still nobody came forward. Ma'am thought to herself.
I think these kids are a bit nervous because of me.
That's when she got an idea. She said,
Well, I think all of you are scared of me. But if you don't introduce yourself to me, how are we going to move forward to study? So what should we do? Okay, let us play a game.
Hearing about the game, all the kids got excited.
Game? Which game, ma'am?
This is a very interesting game in which if I choose a student, then he will not introduce himself, but his best friend to me, and he will speak something about him.
All the kids were confused. Then ma'am says,
What is this? I think you are very confused about this game. Okay, let me explain it more. Dear, please stand up.
Yes, ma'am.
Now you should tell me your name and then tell me who is your best friend in the class.
Ma'am, I am Gattu. And my best friend is Bunty. This is Bunty.
Okay, so Gattu, now introduce your friend Bunty. Tell us what does he likes or which is his favorite subject?
Ma'am, this is Bunty. And his favorite subject is English. Yes. And he loves to play badminton with me very much.
Very nice. This is really a good thing. And Gattu, tell me, which subject do you like the most?
Ma'am, my favorite subject is maths. Seema ma'am teaches us maths in a very interesting way. And when she takes maths quiz, I often come first.
That's great, Gattu. Sit down.
Okay, ma'am.
Who will be the next? Okay, you. Now you tell me, what is your name? And who is your best friend?
Goody stood up and says,
Ma'am, my name is Gutti and my best friend's name is Chinky.
Chinky was very happy to hear this, and she raised her hand to show ma'am who Chinky is.
Okay then, Goody. Now please tell us what Chinky likes to eat most. Do you know her favorite dish?
Yes, ma'am. Chinky likes cheese sandwiches the most that my mummy prepares for my tiffin. She loves it.
Really? Chinky, is Goody telling right about it?
Yes, ma'am. She's absolutely right.
Very good, Goody. Now you can sit. Now, who will go next to tell me about their best friend?
Now kids started raising their hands on their own and gave the answer. Due to this game, all the kids got friendly with the new ma'am. All of them introduced themselves to the teacher. Soon they were less scared and more friendly with the new ma'am and started studying maths. In this way, 1 week was over and Seema ma'am returned back.
Good morning, kids. So, did you guys miss me or not?
Yes, we did, ma'am.
So, from today, I will be teaching you once again.
Ma'am, do you know, we all like the new class teacher very much. And on the first day, she made us play games too. And ma'am, she also gave us a maths quiz. Gattu came first once again. That was bound to happen. Yes, ma'am. But we all missed you badly. Yes, ma'am.
It's alright, kids. Now I'm back, you know. Okay, now, let's start studying once again, as we used to. And that ma'am will also come to teach you sometimes.
Okay, ma'am.
And in this way, the kids resumed their classes with their previous teacher. School's annual day. Gattu and Chinky's school's annual day was approaching. Many programs were going to be held on that day. Everyone was very happy. Gattu and Chinky's class teacher entered the class.
Students, I have a good news for all of you.
Hearing this, all the students asked together,
What is it, ma'am?
That is, this year the responsibility of helping the coordinator for the annual function has been given to a student of our class. That means the responsibility of the student coordinator's assistant. So tell me, whom should I give this responsibility to?
Kids started thinking about whose name they should suggest.
I think Gattu can handle all the responsibilities well.
You are right. Gattu handled the class monitor's responsibility quite well. Then it's decided that Gattu will be the assistant to the coordinator of the annual function. I will tell Principal Ma'am that you will take the role.
Gattu stood up and thanked ma'am.
Hey, Gattu! Congratulations! I'm very proud that my brother will be the assistant to the school coordinator, Neeraj Bhaiya.
Neeraj Bhaiya was in the senior class and he was their school's coordinator too. He was very popular in their school.
Hey, yes, Chinky, thank you. You just wait and see. I will work so hard to fulfill my responsibilities that even Principal Ma'am will praise me.
All the friends laughed at this. Gattu and Chinky returned home. From the next day, preparations for the annual function started in full swing. Gattu went to meet Neeraj Bhaiya.
Hello, Neeraj Bhaiya. Our class teacher has appointed me as your assistant.
Hey Gattu, welcome. Ma'am had already told me about you. Now look, you have to go and check how the preparations for dance and singing are going on.
Oh, okay, Bhaiya.
Okay, and you have to make a list of the students who are participating in the dance and singing program. And yes, there is one more important thing to do. Can you do it?
What is it, Bhaiya?
You will have to write an annual day speech for the principal ma'am. Can you do it? Tell me yes only if you can do it, because I don't want any problem at the end. Gattu thought for some time. And then...
Okay, Bhaiya. I will prepare the speech.
Very good, Gattu. That's the spirit. Let's get started then.
Okay, Bhaiya.
Preparations were started, and Gattu was fulfilling all his responsibilities very well, and he never gave anyone a chance to complain. The annual day was 3 days away, and he had yet to prepare an annual day speech for the principal ma'am.
Gattu, so how are the preparations going on?
Quite well, Mummy.
And what about the speech? Gattu, don't you think you should have it ready by now?
Yes, Mummy. I will prepare it in the school tomorrow itself. I only have 3 more days now.
Okay, Gattu, go to your bed. Come on.
But the next day, Gattu started feeling sick in the morning, and he got a fever.
Chinki, why Gattu is still in his bed? He will be late for school if he doesn't get up.
Mummy went into Gattu's room, and she noticed that Gattu was sleeping on the bed and he had a fever.
Gattu, you have a high fever? Let me get medicine for you.
Mummy gave some medicines to Gattu, and Papa called the doctor. You don't need to worry. Gattu, you have a viral fever. This fever usually lasts for around 2 to 3 days. You have to take care of yourself and take a lot of rest.
But Mummy, I have to prepare a speech. And what about the other preparations?
Gattu, don't worry, dear. We will find a solution for all that.
Everyone was sad along with Gattu. In the afternoon, Chinki returned from school and went to check on Gattu.
Gattu, how are you feeling now? Same as early, Chinki. Did you talk to Neeraj Bhaiya? What did he say? Yes, Gattu. I am going to help him with whatever preparations are pending.
But you have to prepare Principal Ma'am's speech yourself, Gattu. There is no other option. How am I going to handle all this, Chinki? I am feeling stressed.
If you want, I can help you with it, Gattu.
That is when Mummy Papa entered the room. Papa sat next to Gattu and said, Not just Chinki, Gattu, but your mummy and I will also help you in preparing the speech. Don't worry. Gattu was happy after hearing this. For the next 2 days, they all worked together to prepare the Principal Ma'am's speech. On the day of the annual function, Gattu was feeling totally fine. He reached the school early and went to meet Neeraj Bhaiya.
Hello, Neeraj Bhaiya.
Hi Gattu, how are you feeling now? I was scared that you would not come today also.
Bhaiya, I am fine now. And this is the speech for the Principal Ma'am. I have prepared it.
Wow Gattu, really good work. If you hadn't prepared the speech, then it would have created a problem.
Thank you, Bhaiya.
After that, Neeraj Bhaiya, Gattu and Chinki, all three handled the entire annual function ceremony very well. Neeraj Bhaiya gave the speech to the Principal Ma'am and told her something while giving it. Gattu and Chinki were watching this from afar.
Gattu, what Neeraj Bhaiya is talking to the Principal Ma'am about? I don't know, Chinki. We will know about it when he comes back. Look, Ma'am is about to give the speech.
Everyone went quiet and the Principal Ma'am started giving her speech. After the speech was over, everyone started clapping. Ma'am once again started speaking.
Students, I want to thank all the students who have participated in this annual function. Along with it, I also want to congratulate our school coordinator, Neeraj, and his assistant, Gattu, who managed to organize this function so well. And I heard that Gattu got sick while preparing for the program, but even after that, he managed to handle everything quite nicely. Great work, Gattu.
Gattu's classmates along with everyone else present over there started clapping. Principal Ma'am stepped down from the stage. After the function was over, everyone went to congratulate Gattu.
Gattu, my friend, congrats. You joked that day that Principal Ma'am would praise you. But see, that joke of yours came to be true. Of course, Gattu had done such a good job, Bunty. I am proud of you, Gattu. Hehe, thank you everyone. Thank you very much.
This way, school's annual function ended very well.
Gattu's best friend. Long time ago, in a city there lived a 7-year-old boy named Gattu. He used to live with his parents. Gattu was very good in both sports and academics. And that is why his parents and his teachers were very happy with him. There was a boy named Rahul in Gattu's class. Rahul and Gattu were very good friends. While Gattu was very gullible, on the other hand, Rahul was very mischievous. He always used to plan some mischievous act in his mind. Then one day the teacher told the students present in class, "Students, tomorrow I will take English exam. So everybody come prepared for tomorrow's exam. And remember, whoever will get poor marks, I will take that student to the principal, sir." Hearing this, Gattu got scared.
Principal sir is very strict. So tomorrow I will come prepared for the exam.
After the school got over, Gattu went straight back to home, and after having some food, he started studying. While he was studying, it got evening, when suddenly Rahul came into Gattu's room.
Hey Rahul, when did you come to my house?
"I came here to take you to the park. Let's go to the park and play."
But today I can't go to the park. I still have to read 2 more chapters. You also go home and prepare for tomorrow's exam.
You know very well, it doesn't matter how many times I try, but I can't remember these chapters.
Okay, then you go and play in the park and you will pass the exam by copying from me.
The next day, they did the same as they decided. When the exam started, at first Gattu completed his own paper in a hurry. And then he let Rahul, who was sitting near to him, copy from his paper and helped him in cheating. Seeing Rahul get 10 out of 10, the teacher thought, "Rahul spends all his day doing mischiefs. Then how could he get 10 out of 10? Thinking this, the teacher told the students, "Students, tomorrow I will take your maths exam." Hearing this, Gattu told Rahul,
Rahul, don't worry. I will help you in tomorrow's exam also.
The next day, like always, they both sat together to give the exam. But then suddenly the teacher told Gattu, "Gattu, you sit here with Sona."
But teacher, I always sit here with Rahul.
"But today you will sit here." After the teacher said so, Gattu came and sat beside Sona, and Rahul gave the exam sitting all alone. Gattu was upset, so he finished his paper early. But all the time, Rahul kept thinking, "I don't know the answer to a single question. What to do now?" Seeing Rahul fail, Gattu and Rahul started crying. "You told me that you will let me copy from your exam paper."
Sorry, Rahul, but the teacher changed my seat.
Seeing them cry, the teacher came closer and said, making them understand, "Rahul, I knew. You always pass the exam by copying from Gattu's answer sheet. So knowingly I changed both of your sitting arrangements. And Gattu, more than Rahul, you need to learn this. Good friends always stop their friends from making mistakes. They don't hide their mistakes." So kids, what did you learn from this story? We should never hide our friends' mistakes. But like a good friend, we should always stop our friends from making mistakes.
Gattu becomes Blue House captain. It's a busy day for school. It seemed like something was going to happen. Gattu, Chinki and their friends were excited to know what was happening. And then the teacher entered the class.
So kids, the school is going to conduct elections to select house captains. All the kids who want to participate in the election should submit their names. And this time we are going to count your unit tests mark along with elections. The students with the most number of votes as well as the highest marks in the test will be the winner.
Wow, Gattu, this is a great opportunity. You are right, Chinki. I am also very excited. Gattu, you scored the highest marks in the unit test in our whole class, right? Yes, Chinki. So, Gattu, why don't you participate in the elections and try to be a Blue House captain? What? Me? No way, Chinki. How can I participate in elections? I have never participated in any elections before. So what, Gattu? There is always a first time for everything. Okay, fine. Let me think. I will give a thought and tell you.
Then the class started and all the kids started studying. After some time, it was lunch break.
So, Gattu, what did you decide? You are participating in elections, right? Oh, come on, Chinky. How can I decide something so soon? And I know I did score the highest mark in the class. But what about the votes? Bunny is the most popular student in our school. So, who will vote for me? Gattu, just go ahead. And then you will see that you get lots of vote and you will win also. Alright, Chinky, so I will go and submit my name to our teacher.
Order now from PunToonKids.com and get a free Rakhi.
Then Gattu went to write his name in the election candidates list.
Do you know, Chinky? Teacher gave me the best wishes and told me that he has full faith in me. You know, it gave a boost to my confidence. That's amazing, Gattu. Now let's start preparing for our elections.
Then Gattu started working hard to make preparations for the elections. He had the highest score, so all he had to do now was to collect votes.
Chinky, from tomorrow, we are starting our campaign in the school, so we have to prepare posters first. What kind of posters, Gattu? Chinky, we have to prepare posters on big chart paper on which we will write "Vote for Gattu," and we have to prepare a great speech also. Huh? What kind of speech, Gattu? Chinky, we have to write a speech that will impress all the students and will decide to vote for me. Oh, I got it. But you know what? This is a lot of work and I don't think only two of us can finish all these things. Yes, you are right, Chinky. So what do you think we can do about it? Oh, idea! What to do, Chinky? What's the idea? Gattu, I think we should call Guddu and Hari at our home right now. They will definitely help us in making the posters. Yes, that's a great idea. And if there are more people, they can help us preparing speech as well. So, what are you waiting for? Let's go and get them quickly.
Then Gattu and Chinky went to Guddi and Hari's home and bring them to their house. Then all of them started creating posters for Gattu's campaigning. It was night by the time they finished it.
Guys, we have finished creating posters, but I have no idea how to write an impressive speech. Yes, Gattu. I also can't think of anything. No worries, friends. We will think about it tomorrow. I'm sure that we will get some nice ideas tomorrow.
Then Guddi and Hari went to their home, and Chinky also went to sleep. But Gattu was thinking about his speech till late in the night. In the morning, when Chinky woke up, she saw that Gattu was at the study table writing something.
Gattu, good morning. What are you writing so early in the morning? Chinky, I'm writing my speech and I have covered a lot of things in my speech. Wow, Gattu, it is a good thing. Finally, your speech is ready. Yes, Chinky, I will enjoy being the captain of Blue House. Come on, Gattu. Don't be so overconfident. Elections are yet to happen. Whatever, Chinky, you will see that I will be the winner. My posters are great and even my speech is amazing. Alright, Gattu, all the very best.
In the school, all the kids started campaigning themselves and displayed their posters all over the school. The whole day was spent doing this. Next day, all the participants had to give their speech on the stage, and after 2 hours, they were going to announce the results.
Chinky, I am feeling a bit nervous now. Will I be able to deliver a good speech? Of course, Gattu. You have practiced well for it. I have full confidence in you. All the best. Thank you, Chinky.
Then it was Gattu's turn, and he gave his speech. Seeing Gattu's confidence, all the teachers and kids started clapping for Gattu. And after the speech was over, the kids went to their respective classes.
Chinky, all of my concentration is on the results. I don't know who will win. It's okay, Gattu. You have given your best, so don't be stressed about it.
Gattu Chinky were talking when the teacher entered the class, and all the kids were sitting seriously.
Students, the result of the elections are here.
Now Gattu was even more stressed. But that is when teacher announced that Gattu has been selected as the captain of the Blue House. So all the kids clapped for him to congratulate him.
See, Gattu, I didn't tell you that you will win. Congratulations, Gattu. Congratulations, Gattu. We should have a party. Thank you so much, friends.
School project.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, kids. A few days ago, the exams of children got over. And from today, Sir is going to start a new topic. And its name is Emergency Vehicles. Come on, children. Open your books. Today we are going to learn a new lesson, Emergency Vehicles. And who knows about emergency and what are the emergency vehicles? In this way, all the children together gave all the answers. Today morning I got a notice that there is a science project competition in the school next week. Now, today I will make a group of 4 members for the new project. And I will give each team a title and you all have to make a project and submit the model in next week. Okay?
But what is the topic of our project, sir?
Each group will be given a different topic. And all these topics will be given on the basis of your science book. Gattu, the topic of your group is emergency vehicles. Raju, the topic of your group is magnet and its types. Goody, the topic of your group is rotation of the planets around the sun. You have to make models of all these projects. Now, I will make a group of 4 members. And then you guys will make a project model at home. Gattu, Chinki, Bunty and Hari, all of your homes are around each other. So you will be in one group. Your group is number 1.
Yay! It will be really fun. After school, you both come to my place this evening. Then we will make this project. Hey, but how do we make the project?
Everyone silent. Don't have fun. Let me do my job. In this way, the teacher divided everyone into groups of 4 members. The school got over and Gattu Chinki reached home. They started telling all the fun they had that day to their parents.
Mom, Dad, you know what happened in school today? We were playing in the ground and Raju fell down while playing.
Gattu, you shouldn't laugh at others' misery.
Leave all that, Mom and Dad. We have got a project in school. That too, new project. You know, we have to make a project on types of vehicles and submit the model by next week. Yes, I am excited to make the new project. But who will help us to make it?
Why don't you ask your tuition teacher? He will definitely give you some solution.
Oh yes, I have forgotten this. Let's prepare for tuition quickly, Chinky. We will ask our tuition teacher to find a solution to this.
Both of them quickly got ready and went to the tuition.
Tell me, kids, what homework did you get in school today?
Ma'am, today we have got a very difficult project and we have to submit it by next week. Me, Hari, Bunty, we are in one group. Yes, but we don't understand how we will make that model.
What is your project about? And what model you have to build?
Emergency vehicles.
It is not a difficult task to do.
By the next week, the children had made a beautiful model of an ambulance, and with the help of their father, they had put an emergency horn on the top of the ambulance.
Yahoo! Finally, our project is completed. It is so cool. Now I will become driver of an ambulance like this and save everybody's life. Fool! Not ambulance drivers, but doctor saves patient's life.
No, Chinky. Don't say like that. I agree that doctors save patients' life. But ambulance drivers also help in saving the patient's life. Ambulance drivers reach on time and then bring the patients to the hospital. That's why doctors could save the patient's life.
Sorry, Dad. I won't tell like this ever.
That's why all these vehicles are called emergency vehicles. Because drivers of this vehicle reach everywhere on time and save people's life.
Come on, it's time for school. Today there's a competition, so go early. All the children reached the competition with their own project. Gattu and Chinki's project turned out to be very cool. Bunty and Hari also helped them a lot. Now it was their turn to present. First of all, they started their presentation by showing Raju's group model.
We have this magnet, and on this magnet we have the South Pole and the North Pole, which gives attraction force to equal and opposite poles. Magnets are used in big companies, in machines also. Thank you.
Very good, children. Now next is Gattu's group. Gattu, Chinki, Hari and Bunty started telling about their model by showing them.
Hello everybody. We all are presenting you the project of emergency vehicle. We have different emergency vehicles like ambulance. If there is an emergency patient, then for that we use ambulance. We have fire brigade. Whenever there is a fire, the fire brigade comes as an emergency vehicle to extinguish it and rescue the people trapped in fire. This is police van. If there is a theft in a house and we dial 100, then police van will come quickly and catch the thief and take them to jail. Thank you.
Well done. Very good, kids. All the children's presentations were done, and finally the time had come for the result. So today's winner is Gattu, Chinki, Hari and Bunty's group.
Yay! We won!
4 of them also reached on the stage running and took the award from the guest. Congratulations, kids!
Hooray! Yahoo!
The tour of the zoo. Gattu, Chinki had seen all the pet animals like dogs, cats, cows in their maternal uncle's village, bulls and even goats. But they had seen wild animals only on TV and in books. Got really excited to see wild animals. But poor Gattu and Chinki, they couldn't go to the jungle to see wild animals because Dad did not have time to take them to the zoo. He was stuck with his office's workload. Poor Gattu and Chinki got bored, nagging to Dad for taking them to the zoo. But one day, an amazing thing happened. One day, they got the chance to go to the zoo. While teaching in the class, Miss Sir stopped for a while and said, I forgot to tell you. Tomorrow, I'm going to take our class trip to the zoo. There I will introduce you to all the wild animals and birds and will also give information about them. Come prepared for that tomorrow. All the children were happy to hear this. But do you know who was the happiest? Yes, our Gattu Chinki. As soon as Gattu Chinki returned home in the evening, they started jumping around Dad. But Dad was as usual busy on his laptop.
Dad, one of your worries is over.
What are you talking about?
To take us to the zoo.
Then what? The next day, Gattu Chinki reached their school well prepared to go to the zoo. With all excitement, they sat in the bus and the bus left for the zoo. After half an hour, the bus stopped in front of a big zoo situated outside the city. All the children got down making a queue and stood in front of the zoo. There was a ticket counter outside. There was a big board nearby on which some information was given. Children, read the board carefully and try to understand how to behave in the zoo. Gattu Chinki read the board carefully. Now, let's go inside.
What's our tickets?
Don't worry, Gattu. Zoo tickets can also be booked online. I booked tickets for all of us yesterday only. When the children reached inside, they felt as if they had come to a new world. Despite the zoo was a part of the city, but still there were neither the sound of horns nor the screaming of people inside the zoo. There was only chirping of birds and the roars of the animals. Then the children came near a big cage. There was a long-necked giraffe inside. The giraffe was eating the leaves of a tree with its long neck.
Look at his neck. Yes, if the neck is so high, then how he drinks water?
Giraffe is a wild animal. Also, they are herbivorous animals. The trees are really tall in the forest so that the giraffe's neck can reach the leaves of the tree and they can get food easily. That's why its neck is so long. He encounters a lot of problems while drinking water. but he has found a solution for that too. The giraffe bends its front legs in the knees and bends its neck down and drinks water. In this way, Mishra sir went on showing the animals one by one to the children and gave them information. The children saw many animals like deer, zebra and monkey. Then they saw different kind of birds, in which there were parrots, swans and other different types of beautiful birds.
Hey, look that!
Chinky showed the children a cage, in which a very beautiful peacock was dancing, spreading its feathers. Then Mishra sir showed other animals like fish, crocodile floating in water to the children. Seeing the snake, the children were very scared. The black king cobra looked the scariest. Then sitting in the same zoo, everyone decided to have food. While having food, Mishra sir was giving answer to the questions of the children.
Sir, are these animals fully taken care of here?
Yes, their food, doctors and medicines, everything is arranged in the zoo itself. For that, many officers and laborers work day and night here.
Sir, why these lovely animals are kept imprisoned in the cages? Why not leave them to wander in the wild?
Good question, Chinky. But it is not that all the animals of the forest are imprisoned here. Just one creature of every species has been kept here. There are many reasons for that. One is that people can see them. Think if there was no zoo, everyone would have dared to go to the forest to see the animals. The second reason is to study animals. Their complete study is done here. This study proves to be beneficial for animals as well as for us humans. Because if we want to live together on this earth, then we have to understand each other. In this way, Mishra sir gave many information to the children. Then, after having food, Mishra sir said, "Children, now don't be afraid because now we are going to face the lion." Hearing this, many children got scared. But Chinky was scared the most. Chinky did not even wanted to see the tiger. But then Gattu and Mishra sir started convincing her. The tiger is in the cage. He won't do anything to us. And if we will not see the tiger, then what is the purpose of coming to the zoo?
Yes, Chinky, if he is a lion, then you are a lioness. Show the lion that even the lioness is not less than anyone.
Then Chinky agreed and everyone saw the tiger too. The tiger was very calm but very strong. The experience of seeing him was something different and unique. Everyone spent some time with the tiger. Then all went around the whole zoo, sitting on elephants and camels. Then in the evening, they got back in their bus and left for their home, bidding goodbye to the zoo. School's PT period. Morning is a healthy time for children. And when they sing joyful prayers at school, they become more healthy and fit. The children were singing prayer together at school.
God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. God's love is so wonderful. Oh, wonderful love. So high you can't get over it. So deep you can't get under it. So wide you can't get around it. Oh, wonderful love.
After the prayer, everyone had a smile on their face. One by one, children started sharing quotes and lessons for the day.
Today is Saturday. The quote of the day is, health is wealth.
After Gattu, Chinky went to share the lesson of the day.
Today's thought of the day is, health is our birthright. And today's lesson is over.
Today, I am going to make some announcements from the good thoughts that Gattu and Chinky have shared with us. As you all know, due to the transfer of our PT teacher, PT classes are not happening since the last month. And now I am happy to inform that our new PT teacher is here. The new PT teacher of the school came and stood in front of everyone. Seeing the PT teacher standing in front of them, the faces of the children got downcasted because no one in the school used to like the PT class at all. Children, as Gattu and Chinky shared today's thought, health is wealth. And health is our birthright. That's why PT period will be taken on every Saturday after the school. And from today, the PT period will resume. The new PT teacher noticed the downcast faces of the children. Now, I want your new PT teacher to share his vision. Good morning, students. Health is the essence of life. Without it, everything is useless. Arogyam dhan sampada. We have been hearing this mantra since childhood. That's why we should pay special attention to our health. Today, I will make you all do PT. And I'm sure you will all enjoy. All the children gathered on the ground in PT uniform in no time.
Oh God, today we have a PT period. PT teachers are very strict and this new sir also seemed to be strict. You are right, Gattu. He not only looks strict, but he is strict. Haven't you seen how he was talking? I don't like PT period at all. I know today's PT period is going to be very tiring. How good it was when there was no PT teacher. I have thought I will pretend to have headache today so that I don't have to do PT standing in the sun. Gattu, don't do this. Everyone cannot make this excuse.
The children stopped talking as soon as the PT teacher came on the ground. Before this, let us understand the instructions. Today is the first day. So, I will show you everything by myself. The PT teacher brought with him another trainer who could instruct by playing the drums. Attention! And all the children stood in the attention position. Stand at ease. And all the children stood in stand at ease position. Attention! The trainer started playing drums on the PT teacher's instruction. The teacher started the first part of the PT. On the beat of the drum, the PT teacher started doing all exercises one by one. Hands down, then hands up. Hands down, then hands up. By doing this, the PT teacher started exercising the children very comfortably. Some of the children started having pain in their hands. When one round of PT was completed, the PT teacher asked the trainer to stop the drum. Now, we will do the important exercise of PT. Attention! Stand at ease. Attention! Well, now everyone will pay attention to the sound of the drum. Drum started playing. The PT teacher raised both his hands like a bird in the air. And as soon as the drum instructed, he clapped his hands in the air. Everyone start doing this. By doing this, the PT teacher started exercising the children very comfortably. Some of the children started having pain in their hands. Everyone will pay attention to the sound of the drums. On the instruction of PT teacher, the drums suddenly started playing fast. In the same way, the children started clapping their hands loudly in the air. Bunty stopped in the middle. Seeing the PT teacher, Bunty started clapping again. However, Gattu Chinki were exercising out of challenge, just to show each other who is stronger among them. The PT lasted for a long time. The drum stopped. Very good, kids. All the kids did very well. Now I will make you all work out in colorful hurdles.
Hurdles? It is used in big races, sir.
Yes, Gattu. I want all of you kids to take part in the big races in the future and also win them. The instructor quickly placed the colorful hurdles on the ground. Well, now all the children should stand in front of these colorful hurdles. Look at me carefully first. Okay. The PT teacher instructed everyone. Now the PT teacher raised one leg and jumped over the hurdle. By doing this, the teacher did a knee jump run from 7 hurdles. Did everyone understand? You all have to do it like this.
It will be a lot of fun. But Gattu, you were going to pretend to have headache during PT period, weren't you? Hey Chinky, please, the PT teacher might hear this. I have to attend the whole PT period.
Everyone laughed. One by one, everyone crossed the hurdle like sir did.
Wow, sir, it was a lot of fun. Yes, sir, we learned new PT workout. You made us do a different kind of PT. That's why we enjoyed it. I am waiting for next Saturday.
Children were tired, but everyone enjoyed. Good, good. But it's not yet over.
Sir, do we have to do something else?
Bunty spoke while gasping and everyone laughed. Bunty, today's period is over. But I want to make some announcement regarding PT period. We will choose 2 monitors for the PT period, which will be taken on every Saturday, who will guide everyone by standing in front.
Sir, is there a monitor for PT period as well?
Yes. Why not keep a PT period monitor like every other period? And our next PT period monitor is Gattu and Chinki. Next Saturday, both of you will stand in front and guide all the other students by doing the PT workouts.
But sir, are we doing properly? Yes, sir, because we have never properly done PT before.
Yes, Gattu and Chinki, I watched both of you carefully. You were exercising very well. That's why both of you are the PT monitors for the next PT period.
Thank you so much, sir.
And in this way, Gattu and Chinki could understand the real meaning of physical training and were made monitors for the PT period.
Swami Vivekanand and Corona. Due to Corona, Gattu and Chinki's school was closed for the last 11 months. But after seeing the effect of Corona decreasing, the school decided to reopen. All the classrooms were sanitized and the teachers were also given special training. While Gattu and Chinki were upset by the news of school reopening, on the other side, their parents were also worried about the children.
Gattu, Chinki's dad, are you sending your children to the school tomorrow?
Yes, we have to send them. Because they couldn't study properly through online classes. Now they can at least study properly at school.
There's no point in that. Kids won't be able to take the schooling pressure after this long gap.
Gattu and Chinki were also scared. They did not want to go to school.
We will not go to school. There is Corona. Kids, your friends will be there too.
No one will come. I had called them. Raju, Goody, Sameer. No one wants to come. We also don't want to go.
Saying this, Gattu and Chinki started crying and their parents got upset. It was the morning of 12th January. Their mother prepared Gattu and Chinki for school and sent them along with their father. As soon as their father came in front of the school, the watchman stopped him.
Sir, parents are not allowed inside the school because of Corona. Please go for now and wait here in the evening. We will send your kids safely to you.
When their father started returning after listening to the watchman, Gattu and Chinki started crying even loudly seeing him go.
Children, go inside and don't be afraid. Mishra sir is waiting for you inside the class.
Gattu and Chinki were sitting downcast inside the class. The classroom's environment was not the same as it used to be. All the kids were made to sit away from each other, which affected their mood. Mishra sir was teaching. Suddenly he stopped and started looking at the unhappy faces of the children with a heavy heart.
I know. You all are scared. It is not right to study in such condition. If we will talk, you all will feel better. Tell me, Gattu, what is the problem?
Sir, everyone was saying that now our school will not be the same as before. We will not understand anything, even if you teach us. After so many holidays, suddenly studying will bring pressure on us.
Sir, Corona is not yet gone. None of our friends have come to school. We also were forcibly sent.
After listening to Gattu and Chinki, Mishra sir said,
Understood. All of you are scared. To bid your fear goodbye, today I will tell you the story of a great man who never feared in life, remained focused in his purpose, and became a great man in the whole world. Can anyone tell me who is that great man?
I know who that great man was. He was Swami Vivekanand.
Absolutely right, Gattu. The story of Swami Vivekananda and his thoughts can inspire not only us but the whole world today to come out of the swamp of Corona.
Sir, please tell us his story.
While Swami Vivekananda was passing through a forest, some monkeys started following him. Swamiji got scared and started running fast, and the monkeys also started chasing him. Wherever Swamiji was going, the monkeys followed him. In this way, running away from the monkeys, Swamiji came far away.
Then what happened? Did the monkeys give up chasing Swamiji?
No, the monkey did not give up chasing them. While running, Swamiji started thinking, I am running. That's why these monkeys are chasing me. I am scared. That's why they are scaring me. If I don't get afraid and tactfully tackle them, then they will go away. So children, Swamiji stopped running and he picked up a stick and stood up with courage. After seeing the stick, the monkeys stopped chasing him and ran away. Thus, Swamiji faced the crisis with courage and he became successful. So what did you learn from this story? Chinki stood up and said,
That we should face the crisis just like Swamiji without being afraid. Corona is standing in front of us like a crisis. But we should not get afraid of it. We should tackle it just like Swamiji. The more we fear, the more Corona will scare us. Our aim is to study. If we focus on our studies without being scared and being cautious, then we will definitely achieve our goal.
because Swamiji has said, arise, awake and stop. Not till the goal is reached. So children, will you get scared of Corona?
No!
So will you come to school every day and bring your friends too?
Yes!
In this way, listening to the story of Swami Vivekananda along with Gattu and Chinki, all the other kids got courage and also the power to fight against Corona.
Waiting for holiday. A long time ago, a boy named Gattu lived in a city with his parents. Gattu did not like to talk to anyone, nor did he play with anybody. Gattu, go play outside.
No, Mom. I don't like to play anything.
And he did not like school at all. So, every day after reaching school, he would wait for the school to be over since the first period itself. Gattu, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for the classes to be over.
This was the reason why he got less marks in all the subjects. Once again, when his grades were low, his teacher took him to the principal. Principal sir, Gattu has got less marks in all the subjects once again. Now you only talk to him. Saying this, his teacher left the office. Principal asked Gattu,
What happened, Gattu? Why did you score so less marks?
That's because I don't like school.
What?
Yes, I don't like coming to school.
But there are so new books, new friends in the school, with whom you can play, you can chat. Then why don't you like the school?
Because I don't like to study, play or talk with anybody. I don't like anything.
After listening this, the principal understood what the real problem was. So he told Gattu,
Okay, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there lived a boy, Chandan. When Chandan grew up, he decided that
now I will go and find a job in a city like rest of the villagers.
And next day, he started the journey with some villagers. There was a huge river between the village and the city. Seeing this river, Chandan stopped and started thinking,
How can I cross the river? I do not know how to swim. What if I drown in the river while trying to cross it?
What happened, Chandan? What are you thinking? Come on, swim quickly and cross the river. Chandan knew that if he confessed that he did not know how to swim, then everyone will tease him. So he said,
No. If I cross the river swimming, then my clothes would get wet. You go ahead. I will take the another route.
But it is very long route. You will not reach for the job on time.
I can run very fast. You will see. I will reach there first.
Hearing this, all the other villagers swam across the river. And Chandan started running on the banks of river. But it was very lengthy.
This is really very long route. But that's alright. I will reach on time.
But when he reached to his workplace, it was too late.
I'm so late on the first day. But from tomorrow, I will reach early.
Next day, he left the home before sunrise. Then he started running along the river and reached earlier than others.
Today I reached here even before the work started.
This way, he would wake up early in the morning and cross the river. But one day, he woke up late. He ran towards the river and saw that all the villagers are swimming across the river.
Chandan, it seems you are late today. Today you will not be able to reach on time.
Villager crossed the rivers. And Chandan stand there thinking,
If I didn't go to work, the boss will be very angry. But I don't even know how to swim.
but there was no other way. So he thought.
Okay, let's give it a try.
Thinking this, he jumped into the river.
Oh my god, this is very deep. How do people swim? I'm scared.
Then he started swimming. After some time, he was able to swim. He couldn't believe in himself.
Wow, I can swim. I have no idea that I can swim.
And after that day, he crossed the river like other villagers. So Gattu, what did you learn from this story?
That swimming is easy.
No. We learned that until you talk to other children. How would you know that? You don't like to talk to them, or play with them, or you don't like studies. So, you should try doing these children and then decide.
Gattu understood what Principal Sir was saying. Next day, he tried to talk to other children. Gattu, which cartoons do you like?
I like PunToon Kids cartoon on YouTube.
We also like them. And Gattu liked talking to them. In the same way, he started studying and he liked it, and he also started playing.
Wow, school thing is amazing. Now I will never wait for school to be over.
In this way, after hearing Principal's story, Gattu stopped waiting for school to be over and started enjoying it.
Fancy dress competition. Who doesn't like to live colorfully like a rainbow butterfly, wearing colorful, comfy and attractive clothes? Our Chinki likes it. You must like it too. But Gattu does not like it that much. Well, Gattu didn't say this. His clothes did. Gattu was a playful and fun-loving child, just wandering here and there throughout the day. Wherever he used to go, he used to sit, he used to fall, and sometimes this matter would even reach his collar. Don't understand. Actually, small and big fights are a part of life. But what is the fault of clothes in that? Mom also had only one question for Gattu.
Gattu, again you have spoiled your shirt. Having fun with your clothes is not a wise thing to do.
And Gattu used to have only one answer on this.
Sorry, Mom. I won't repeat this again.
And the next day by evening, the school uniform would be spoiled again. But Chinki was different. Chinki was not only fond of wearing nice clothes, but Chinki also used to take good care of her clothes. She used to love her clothes. Chinki's clothes used to be very tidy. Not even a small fly was seen on her clothes. She used to be like this in the matter of clothes. Days passed by, and gradually Gattu Chinki grew up. School hours also increased, and then there used to be tuition classes after school. Gattu Chinki started living in school uniform from morning till evening, and colorful clothes started lying in the cupboard.
Hey, Gattu. Whether it's morning or evening, We are in this white uniform only. I'm bored. But what can we do? White is not allowed to come to school wearing colorful clothes. But I am not bored at all. I love this uniform.
Hearing this, Chinky taunted Gattu.
Haha, you will love the uniform most, na? Because it's white and your hobby is to erase the shine from white clothes. Hey Chinky, why are you saying this? Just look at your uniform. What have you done to it? Sorry, this will not happen in future.
It was not only about Chinky. The rest of the children were also bored wearing the uniform throughout the day. And not only this, Mishra sir was also bored by seeing the children in school uniform every day. Suddenly, one day Mishra sir came to the class and made an announcement, hearing which the faces of all the children turned colorful. Children, Monday there is going to be a fancy dress competition in school. Wear whatever you want and show your creativity. Tomorrow is Sunday, so prepare as much as you want in this break and give a break to your school uniform on Monday.
Yay!
The children were really happy. In the afternoon break, they all kept talking.
I will dress up as an angel. I will come as soldier. And I will come as pilot. Hey, it's a competition. Keep some secret. If you will disclose all the secrets today, then what will be left for Monday? Oh, very smart. Let's see what fancy thing you will wear on Monday. You are challenging me? Okay, fine. Challenge accepted.
As soon as Gattu Chinky returned home in the evening, Gattu kept saying the same thing to Dad.
Dad, bring me a pilot's dress now. Please, 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 please.
Of course, tomorrow is Sunday. Both of you have competition, so we'll take Chinky too. Tell me, Chinky, what do you want to wear in this fancy dress competition? Hearing this, Gattu laughed and said,
She must not have decided yet what to wear, Papa.
Poor Chinky kept thinking that what should she wear? Which will give a fancy touch to the clothes and she will win the competition. But she could not understand anything, while Gattu was dancing in front of Chinky to tease her.
We are going to buy a pilot dress for me. Yay, yay. What about you?
Poor Chinky felt sad and went to her mother and started crying. Mom made her stop crying and then opened the cupboard and showed her her old clothes. Chinky got swept away in those clothes.
Wow, Mom. Your childhood clothes are also in here?
Yes, I have kept all these with care.
Suddenly, Chinky got an idea and she got excited and hugged her mom.
Thank you, Mom, for giving me this idea.
And finally, the day had come for which everyone was waiting. The day of fancy dress competition. On Monday, all the children of the school were wearing fancy dress. Gattu was just flying around as a pilot. Special jury were called to judge the children in this competition.
Hey, where is Chinky?
The poor thing did not even leave the house out of fear.
Then Chinky entered and everyone kept looking at her and then suddenly started laughing because Chinky had made a dress out of many small pieces of clothes.
Hey Chinky, couldn't you find anything else to wear? What is this? Looks like a store of torn and old clothes.
The jury judged Chinky too and then declared the result. So kids, the winner of this fancy dress competition is Chinky. Hearing this, Gattu and Bunty were shocked. I know you will be surprised, and I am also surprised to see Chinky's creativity. You all just brought ready-made dresses and wore them. But I can see that Chinky has done something creative. From her mother's childhood clothes to today's clothes, she took each piece and made a very beautiful dress out of it. From good old days fashion to today's fashion, many big references were attached to this fancy dress of her. We'll send this, her dress, for further study. But for now, I will call Chinky on the stage to collect her trophy. Chinky went on the stage and took her trophy. Everyone applauded Chinky, and thus Chinky completed the challenge of fancy dress competition by showing her creativity. New school uniform. Gattu and Chinki had developed a habit of watching a show after coming home from school. School Days was a show about 4-5 students living in a boarding school at Dehradun. And Gattu Chinki loved watching the boarding school, hostel and the adventures that were happening in it. Today also, Gattu and Chinki came home and switched on the TV.
Hey kids, change your school dress first. You can watch TV later.
But today's episode of School Days will be over by then. I don't want to miss this show at all.
What is so special about this show?
Mummy, it is about a boarding school and students living in it. All of my classmates talk about this show daily. This is our favorite show, Mummy.
Oh, alright. I will go and start preparing lunch for both of you.
Mummy went to the kitchen and started preparing lunch. Gattu Chinki started watching TV.
Hey, Gattu, students of School Days look so smart, don't they? And look at their uniforms.
Their uniform really make them look smart. Now I find our school uniform very boring.
Why is it boring?
It is really boring. Plain white shirt and with it navy blue pants for boys and navy blue skirt for girls. No design, no pattern, no interesting color at all.
Yes, in this TV show, the girls wear maroon and white checkered shirt. I personally think that uniform is a useless idea.
I wish I could wear my jeans and t-shirt while going to school.
I don't think so, bro. You must wear a uniform in the school.
Chinki tried very hard to explain the importance of school uniforms to Gattu, but Gattu did not get it. In the evening, Gattu went to play cricket along with his friends, and Chinki went to the market with Mummy to buy some things. While playing cricket, Gattu was fielding, and he had to dive in to catch the ball, so his t-shirt got torn a little bit. He returned home and called Chinki because Chinki was still in the market with their mummy.
Listen, Chinki, I tore my sports t-shirt while playing. While returning home, please buy a new t-shirt for me from a sports shop.
Okay, Gattu.
And listen, buy a jersey of Indian team for me. I like only those types of t-shirts.
Alright, I know that.
Chinki and Mummy bought a t-shirt of the Indian cricket team's jersey for Gattu, which had Virat Kohli's name printed on it. After returning home when they showed Gattu his t-shirt, he was beyond happy. By that time, Papa had returned from the office too. So, Gattu wore that t-shirt and asked his father,
How does this t-shirt look on me, Papa?
It looks great on you, Gattu. This blue color suits you very well.
Indian team's jersey is very special in a way.
After some time, Mummy called everyone for dinner and they both sat around the table to have dinner. While having dinner, Gattu asked Papa about school uniform.
Papa, why uniforms are necessary for the school?
Why are you suddenly asking about school uniforms, dear?
Actually, the uniform of our school is so boring. That is why I was saying to Chinki, it would be so better if we could wear our favorite jeans and t-shirt to school.
Papa, I really tried very hard to explain him why school uniforms are necessary. But he doesn't get what I'm saying.
Gattu, school uniforms are related to the identity of the school and its students in a way. They are a part of the school's identity.
How?
Well, now tell me, why do you like to wear a t-shirt that is similar to the Indian team's blue jersey when you can play cricket in a t-shirt of any other color?
That is because I feel like I am also a part of the Indian team and it makes me excited to play cricket very well.
That is correct. Similarly, when we wear a uniform, be it a school uniform or sports or uniform of a national duty like police or army, we become a part of that big organization and that makes us feel very proud.
And it makes us feel like we are representing our school everywhere we go. So we pay attention to behave in a good manner.
Absolutely right. Gattu now understood why school uniforms are very important. Next day, when Gattu and Chinki reached the school, they stood in a queue with other students for a morning prayer at their school. After the prayers are over, Principal Madam made an announcement and told them something new.
Students, this year our school is celebrating its Silver Jubilee. That means it has completed 25 years after the establishment of the school.
All the kids started clapping happily.
And to make the Silver Jubilee even more memorable, we have decided a new logo and a new school uniform for the school. These new uniforms are available in the official retail stores of the school, and from next Monday, you have to wear this uniform. Understood?
Upon hearing this, all the students were now curious that how this new uniform would be. Gattu, Chinki and their friends were discussing it during a lunch break.
This is a very nice idea to have a new uniform. Anyway, I find our navy blue pants and white shirt style of uniform very boring. I wish our new uniform is similar to the one shown in school days. Yes, the school uniform shown in school days looks so nice on the students. I also like it.
Gattu, Chinki, Mummy and Papa went to buy new school uniforms on Saturday. There they saw the new uniform for the first time, and Gattu and Chinki liked the dark grey color scheme very much over the earlier navy blue color. On Monday morning, Gattu and Chinki wore their new uniforms and got ready for the school. Gattu was wearing dark grey pants along with cream colored shirt, and he was wearing a matching dark grey tie with it. On the pocket of the shirt, the school's new logo was embroidered. Chinki was also wearing a cream shirt with the school's new logo on the pocket, and with it she was wearing a checkered skirt with dark grey, light grey and off-white colors. This print was very similar to the one shown in school days, except for its maroon colored scheme.
Wow, Chinki, your uniform looks exactly like the uniform in school days. Yes, Gattu, and you are also looking very smart in this new uniform.
When Gattu and Chinki reached the school, they saw everyone was wearing a new uniform and were very excited.
It feels like we all have come to a new school. Yes, this new uniform is really very nice. Now I will never say a uniform is boring. I am feeling very nice after wearing it.
All the kids went to their classrooms happily, wearing new school uniforms, and their faces were lit up with excitement and happiness.
School homework. Long time ago, 8-year-old Shivam lived with his parents in a city. Shivam was very fond of playing and having fun. And while doing all this, he used to ignore homework of his school. Mom, I will do my homework tomorrow, okay? And by making an excuse, he used to take a holiday on the day when teacher had to check homework of the kids. Mom, I have a stomachache. I won't be able to go to school. Don't worry, Shivam. Better you take rest today. And this went on for many days. And suddenly, one day, class teacher said to every child in class,
Children, tomorrow I will check notebooks of English, Hindi and maths of each and every one of you. Therefore, tomorrow you all are required to come up with your notebooks.
Okay, teacher. Shivam's friend Ankit knew that none of Shivam's notebook is complete. He said to Shivam,
Shivam, what will you do now? None of your notebook is complete as of now.
I know that. And that's why I'm not coming to school tomorrow.
What?
Yeah. And then as usual, the very next day, Shivam started lying about pain in his stomach. Mom, my stomach is aching very badly today. Again today? What can be done now? You better don't go to school and rest. And like that, Shivam got his much required holiday from the school. One by one, teacher was checking notebook of each and every kid. And then a glance at her watch on the wrist reminded teacher that school time was about to get over. And then she said to everyone,
Kids, school time is about to over now. Therefore, all the children whose notebooks are left, kindly bring them tomorrow for checking.
That very evening, Ankit told everything to Shivam when they met in the park.
Teacher has said that notebooks of all those left will be checked by teacher tomorrow.
Is that so? I won't be coming tomorrow too. Next day too, while checking the notebooks, it was about for school time to get over. And again, teacher said to the children,
Notebooks of all those left today also will be checked tomorrow.
This time also, Ankit told Shivam what teacher said.
Today, also same thing happened. Therefore, teacher has said that she will check remaining homeworks tomorrow.
That's great. It means I got one more holiday. Like this, 3 more days passed by. Teacher checked notebooks for 3 more days, and Shivam, by making one excuse or the other, took holidays one after another. On the 6th day, when he tried to take another holiday, his mother didn't listen to him and sent to him in anger. I've been watching you since 6 days. You make excuses for having holidays, and entire day you play with your friends. Therefore, you have to go to school today. But mother, my stomach is aching very badly. You better go to school quietly, else I'll call your father. Shivam was very scared of his father. Therefore, he agreed to go to the school. As you say, Mom, I'm going to school. Shivam got ready and went to the school. As soon as the teacher saw him in the class, she said,
Shivam, finally you came to school today. I was really waiting for you since very long. Now quickly come to me and show me your notebooks. I would want to check your notebooks.
Shivam got scared after listening to his teacher's words. He got up and said, Teacher, I forgot to bring my notebooks today.
Why? You knew that I'm checking notebooks of every student. Then how come you forgot to bring your notebooks?
Sorry, teacher.
You have to come with your notebooks tomorrow and don't dare to be absent tomorrow at all.
Okay, teacher. After getting scolding from his teacher, Shivam understood that somehow or other he has to complete his notebooks now. He said to his friend Ankit, Ankit, can you give me the notebooks of all the 3 subjects?
Why? What will you do with my books? Teacher has asked you to come up with your notebooks, right?
I know very well, but my notebooks are incomplete. Therefore, with the help of your notebooks, I will complete my notebooks too.
But what is the need to do all this? As always, you can remain absent tomorrow.
No, I think I can't delay this matter further, my friend. Therefore, I have to complete this work now.
But how will you complete your notebooks by tomorrow morning?
I don't know, but I have to do homework now. Ankit gave his notebooks to Shivam. He reached his home. Straight away, he went to his room and started doing his homework. Throughout the day and night, he kept on working. And by the morning, he completed all the 3 notebooks. He felt relieved after completing his work. Finally, I completed work of all the 3 notebooks. Now I can go to school happily. Next day, he went to school with all the 3 notebooks. As soon as the class began, teacher spoke to Shivam first.
Shivam, come and show your notebooks to me.
Shivam went to his teacher with his notebooks. Due to waking up entire night, he was very tired. His eyes had become red too. See, teacher, my notebooks. By looking at his tired face, teacher got to know that he has completed these notebooks while working entire night. She explained Shivam by saying,
I knew that your notebooks are incomplete. You've completed these by waking up entire night. Therefore, due to tiredness of your eyes have become red. Shivam, that's why it's said that we should complete our work on time, so that we can escape the burden of doing the entire work altogether later. You better keep this in mind always, that by running away, the work which you're trying to escape will become more of a burden.
Shivam understood what teacher wanted to say. He said, Sorry, teacher. From now on, I will complete my work on time and will never leave any work for tomorrow. This way, Shivam got rid of his habit of leaving today's work on tomorrow, and he started completing his work on time.
Open bus ride. It was morning time, and Gattu and Chinki had got up early without mummy's help and got ready for school. Everyone was sitting at the table and having breakfast. Gattu, Chinki, you got ready on time today. What's the matter?
Yes, Papa. That is because today our school is taking our class for an open bus ride and we are very excited about it. Yes, Papa. It is going to be a lot of fun today. Do you know that the bus will not have a roof? It will be open from the upper side.
Yes, Gattu, that's true. That is the meaning of an open bus.
Yes, Papa. Hurry up. Please drop us at the school. I really can't wait to ride such a bus.
All right, but first finish your breakfast, both of you. And for your lunch, I have baked your favorite chocolate chips cookies too.
Wow, Mummy. Have you packed some more for Goody? Yes, Mummy. And for Bunty too.
Of course, dear. For them too. Now finish your breakfast and get ready. Papa will drop you at school. Both of you are getting late.
After finishing their breakfast, Papa dropped Gattu and Chinki at their school gate. Gattu and Chinki's class teacher and their friends were there at the school gate. All of them were waiting for the bus. Gattu and Chinki quickly said goodbye to Papa and went to stand next to Bunty and Goody.
Chinky, why you guys were so late? See, the bus is about to arrive. Goody, I was so excited that I couldn't sleep at night. In the morning also I got up early, but Mummy was baking her favorite chocolate chips cookies, due to which we got late. Wow, cookies! Do you know, my mummy had prepared sandwiches. And my mummy has sent a lot of fruits.
They were talking to each other when the bus arrived. The bus driver said hello to all the children and gave them some instructions.
So kids, once you guys sit on your places and the bus starts running, no one will stand up or take their hands out. And you will have lunch only when we stop somewhere at lunchtime. No one will open their tiffin before that. And yes, no one will do any kind of mischief. Okay?
Okay, Uncle.
Kids sat at their places on the bus and their trip started.
Students, in today's open bus ride, I will be your guide. I will tell you about the places that we are going to see on this ride and what route the bus will follow to move forward. You must listen to me very carefully. Only then you will have real fun. Okay, kids?
Yes, ma'am.
So, kids, the first thing we are going to visit is Haji Ali Dargah. Kids, Haji Ali Dargah is the tomb of Haji Ali Shah Bukhari. He was a Sufi saint from Uzbekistan. Do you know? Many films were shot here, and this Dargah was built in the year 1431. That means it is 592 years old.
What? 500 years old?
Yes, kids.
The bus moves forward.
Now we are going towards Girgaon Chowpatty. So can anybody tell me about the speech? I think most of you know about it, right?
Ma'am, please let Gattu answer this question. He will tell you some best thing about it.
Okay, Gattu, tell us. We are listening.
Ma'am, the golgappes sold over here are the best in the whole of Mumbai. But pav bhaji and kala khatta are even tastier than that. And yes, ma'am, this is the place where Ganesh Visarjan is done in a grand way.
Very good, Gattu. It was a nice description. Kids, I think all of you know what this place is, right? Worldly Sea Face.
Yes, teacher. I have come here many times with my mummy and papa. Me too.
Yes, kids. This is one of the most beautiful places in Mumbai. And also the best place to spend time with your family. And lots of celebrities also live near this place. Because this is a very beautiful location.
Chinky, this is so much fun, right? This view is so mesmerizing. Even the weather is nice. Yes, Gattu, we have gone to picnics so many times. But this open bus ride is a different kind of fun.
Kids, now we are in front of Siddhivinayak temple. Please take blessings, everyone. All of you must be aware of this Mumbai's very famous temple. And a lot of people from all over the world come here for darshan.
Yes, my papa told me that on Tuesday this place is very crowdy.
He is right, Hari. And kids, this is a high court. I'm sure you all must be aware what happens here.
Yes, ma'am. Court gives us justice.
Yes, Hari, correct. Kids, High Court of Mumbai is one of the oldest high courts in India. It was built during the British era. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
And kids, now we are at Gateway of India.
All the kids were watching with excitement from their seats.
Kids, I'm sure you must have all read about Gateway of India in your GK class, right?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Then tell me, when was Gateway of India built and why was it built? Chinky, you tell me.
Ma'am, it was built in 1911.
Very good. Goody, tell me, why was it built?
Teacher, when King Emperor George V came to India to welcome him, Gateway of India was built.
Very good, Goody. So kids, with this our tour has now ended and now we are going back to our school. But till then, one by one tell me what was your favorite part of this ride?
Ma'am, I like the beautiful worldly sea face the most. The view over there was very nice. Yes, ma'am, I liked it too. Ma'am, my favorite place was the beach. I wanted to eat pav bhaji by seeing the beach.
What about you, Chinky and Hari? What's your favorite part?
Ma'am, I have visited most of these locations. So my favorite part of this ride was roaming in the open bus. Because I never had so much fun before.
Oh, good, good. I'm very glad to hear that all of you enjoyed this ride so much.
In this way, kids finished their open bus ride and their parents came to pick them up from school. Gattu and Chinky told Papa about their trip and went home. Karate class. Mummy Papa observed that for the past few days, Gattu and Chinky were not utilizing their time properly. So finally one day Papa said to Gattu Chinky, "Gattu Chinky, I have been observing for a while. You have a lot of free time, but you are not utilizing it properly."
What do you mean by that, Papa?
Means you should learn something when you have free time.
But Papa, what we can do in this spare time?
Well, I think both of you should join karate classes. Recently I saw that new karate classes have opened near our house.
Yes, that's a very good idea. You both will be active and you will become stronger too.
What? But why, Papa? Why do we even need to join the karate classes? Yes, Mummy, Papa. It doesn't sound like a fun at all. Playing at home will be better than going to karate classes.
No, Chinky. You guys have to learn how to utilize your time properly. This attitude won't work.
That day they stopped the discussion at that point. But the next day also, Mummy and Papa asked Gattu and Chinky to join the karate classes again. Gattu and Chinky tried to give many excuses to avoid joining that class.
Mummy, today we got a lot of homework, so today I can't go to the classes. Yes, Mummy, I also have to complete my school project. It is not possible for me also.
In this way, 1 week passed, but Gattu Chinky never ran out of excuses. Finally, Papa and Mummy tried to explain Gattu and Chinky once again. Kids, why you don't want to go to karate class?
Yes, Gattu Chinky. What is the real problem?
Mummy, we don't feel like going to karate classes. We think that we will get bored in that class.
No, Chinky, it is not true. Do you guys even know what the benefits of learning karate are?
What? Benefits? What benefits, Papa?
Children, be it karate or any other form of martial art, you will get to learn many things from it. It will teach you discipline and you will become strong. And not only that, your body will become more flexible. Gattu and Chinky were listening to Papa carefully.
Apart from that, it will also give you strength. Gattu Chinky, you guys will get many benefits from learning karate. Do one thing. You guys watch 2-4 movies based on karate.
What? Is karate so special that some movies are also made on that topic?
Of course, Chinky. Karate is a very special martial art. And people are learning and using it since ancient times.
Yes, kids. In earlier times, it was very important to learn such martial arts. Even people living normal life also learn this art. You guys will see. After learning this art, you will be more confident.
Alright, Mummy Papa, if you insist so much, then we will join the karate classes. Yes, Gattu's right. We will definitely give it a try for 2-3 days. And then we will tell you how we feel about going to the karate classes.
Order now from PunToonKids.com and get a free Rakhi.
Next day, Papa took the admission for Gattu and Chinki to a nearby karate class. And he also bought karate uniforms for both of them. Gattu Chinki got ready.
Chinky, you look so funny in this uniform. Gattu, you are also looking very funny, truly.
Wow, Gattu, Chinki. You guys look like professional karate students in this uniform. All the best and enjoy your first karate class a lot.
Thank you so much, Mommy. Oh, Chinky, look, there are so many kids in the class. I never thought that there will be so many children over here. Yes, Gattu, and many kids are even younger than us. Does people really like learning karate so much? I'm already feeling excited seeing all this. Yes, Chinky, me too. I don't know how will we perform today.
Then Gattu Chinki's karate teacher came over there and he explained the basics of karate to them. Then he made them do some exercises. Then a trained student came and according to his teacher's command, he broke the board into 2 parts. Gattu and Chinki were impressed. After some time, the classes were over and Papa came to pick them up. So kids, how was your first karate class? Did you guys enjoy the class?
Papa, there were so many kids in the class. Our karate teacher is very strict and disciplined. And Chinky, do you remember the kid that broke the board? I am still very impressed with it. I also want to do it. Oh yes, you know Papa, one student broke a wooden board very easily. He was really very strong.
That's nothing, Gattu Chinki. If you regularly attend karate classes, then you will also be able to do it.
What? Really, Papa? We will really become that strong, Papa?
Of course, dear. You just have to attend the classes regularly. So will you go?
Yes, Papa. We will definitely go. I also want to be that strong.
Papa was very happy after hearing that Gattu and Chinki are finally enjoying their karate classes. After going home, they also told Mummy about what happened in the class. And they also agreed to regularly attend the class without giving any excuses.
Very good, Gattu Chinki. See, I didn't tell you that you will really enjoy going to karate classes?
Yes, Mummy, we enjoyed it a lot. Yes, Mummy, we really like it very much. If you are liking our videos, then like them, comment them and subscribe.